I'm Gonzalo Fuenmayor. I'm a painter and drawer. I'm from Colombia, and I've been in the US for 20 years now, 10 in Miami. I think it's a tricky question. I think I am a painter, that it's ironically using the drawing medium as a way to paint. I see my drawings as dry pigment paintings. When the spectators come to my studio, I think they'll see drawings, small scale and medium scale drawings involving text and charcoal. In one hand, we'll see maybe Macondo, text-based work. Macondo is a mythical Latin American city based from 100 Years of Solitude, but also merged with McDonald's. So I'm dealing with the idea of the McDonaldization of Latino culture. And in others, they will see very Rococo-esque Baroque drawings, sort of shifting between exoticism and hybridity. I've been interested in the Rococo imagery, more so the Victorian era. I was interested in the way the Victorian era camouflaged its relationship with the colonies. So I wanted to show the discrepancy between these two worlds and how they merged together. In my work, I've been struggling with the dynamics of belonging. How does one belong to a place? I've been between two cultures, 20 years in the US, and I'm from Colombia. So when I go back to Colombia, I'm the gringo. My mom tells me, oh, you've changed. You're now a different person. And when I'm here, I'm always struggling to fit in. So should I enhance my accent a little bit more? Should I dress in a different manner? Should I draw, paint, act in a specific way to blend in? So my way of dealing with this is either I become very exotic or I become a hybrid. And between these two spaces, I've been negotiating my identity. I think my work is dealing with using my own sense of being as a way to ask these questions, which I think are universal at the moment. How do I want the viewers to see my work? First and foremost, have a physical encounter with the work. The work is big, so I want physically sort of a relationship between the viewer and this massive charcoal drawings. After that, I'm looking for a viewer who will negotiate his first-hand expectations of the work. What is this? Is it a painting? Is it a drawing? What's the space? And how the light is reacting within the space. I committed to the black and white, using paper as a medium. When I found out that I was being caged as the token Latino artist. When I was in grad school, I was making very colorful paintings, and I was using paint as a medium. But I found myself sort of battling the cultural expectations of color and my background. So the cliché Latino artist making colorful paintings. So I wanted to hide behind the black and white as a way to focus the attention to the image that I was making rather than how it was made. It enabled me to morph and camouflage myself within the work as well. How do I get going creatively? I'm allergic to the idea of the muse. I'm more about working. And working can be working at the studio, or working can be watching a movie or reading a book, or having interesting conversations. So I think that's the thrill for me in making art. It's not about this idea of the artist looking for a muse and being enlightened and then going to the studio, but constantly being at it and being open. It's joyful. For me, the most important thing about the work is making the work. When the work is out of the studio, I don't care about the work. I'm very detached with the object itself. I'm more into the process. I think Oolite Arts is going to be a very exciting motor for Miami. I think it's going to move many things around the city, and I think it's going to be very exciting for artists and the community itself.